Okay, welcome to our training. Today, what we're going to go over is 3 reasons why your business must have a marketing plan. But before we go into that, here we're going through, amicably, we go through a 360-degree analysis of how business are supposed to move forward, how they're supposed to take care of themselves in order to get that finance, that resources in order for them to be prosperous. So one of the key essential things that you're going to need to be prosperous in a business is a good marketing plan. And what we do, we cover business from marketing, from investors, from website that's available for you, for the training that you need to get in order for your business to run properly, from marketing to business plan, from what you know how to attract customer, why customer don't invest in your business, why people don't invest in your business, and we take care of all of that for you so you can have the mindset going into a business. If you're starting out right now and you want to go into a business, you can have that mindset to clear any thought that might cloud your judgment when you know that this is the way majority of people going, especially with what's going on in the economy today. A lot of people get laid off and they decide to do their own thing. If you're among those few, we want to give you the information that going to keep you in line with your objective, your dream, and the resources that you have currently so you can utilize it and don't waste your time. So one of the stuff that we do on our channel, go ahead and hit that like, that subscribe, that follow button, follow us, and you can get on track with what's going on in the economy, and on track with what's going on in business, on track with platform to utilize. Called, there's a lot of saturated market, and you have to know how to use your marketing plan to get through all those saturated markets so you can have a massive success. So today we're going to bring you a tutorial on how for you to get over these obstacles and get ahead. So some of the stuff we're going to go through, some of the reasons why business must have a marketing plan. It can help you to create measurable business goal. Once you have a goal, you're going to have to achieve it, right? So it helps you to achieve a measurable business goal. So what is your goal that you have when it comes to your business? You're going to have a marketing plan for that. And the marketing plan provides consistency. You keep you on track. You make it be consistent every day. A marketing plan push you to stick with your budget. You have a budget, whatever that budget is. We want you to stick with that budget. So you have that marketing plan. We want you to keep on that budget. So what we do, we help you, train you up, game you up, so you can have that mindset to take care of your business, take care of all the stuff that you need to get through and handle your business. If you want to build business credit, we're going to show you how to do that. If you want to capitalize in a niche market, we're going to show you how to do that. And if you want marketing training, we're going to show you how to do that. And this is one of the key parts that you need to understand, but we get in depth in marketing, how to do that on different platforms. But that is a membership webinar where you're going to have to come in and become a member. So when you decide to take the journey, we're going to help you to take it. So right now we're going to go through each step of marketing aspect and how that going to help you. And what we do, we train you up on that so you can have the clarity, which is super important when setting your business goal. It should be as simple as not going broke, ain't it? Because nobody want to go broke or making more sales this year. Otherwise, you just setting yourself up for marketing failure, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to set ourselves up for no marketing failure, because we in the business to make money. And since we in the business to make money, let's make it appropriately by getting trained up. Because once you get trained up, you know the direction for you to go. So if you don't have a clear target, you can implement marketing activity to help you reach what you want to achieve. You know what you want to achieve. We're just going to set you on the road where you can have that direction and have that mindset and we're going to help you to achieve what you want to achieve, but you're going to have to know how you're going to achieve it, what you want to achieve, and we're going to set you on that path so you can be successful. So it's all about your mindset at this current time. And your mindset going to have to be on point, or else you're going to get tossed in the wind, and you're going to lose. You're going to get lost, and you're going to lose plenty of resource. So we don't want you to do that. We want you to be gamed up, and we want you to be on point, and we want your marketing plan to be on a clear focus, and you want a tangible target so you can improve your sales and business performance throughout the year. So with that, we want to help you to grow your business. As your business grow, by coming into a mindset, coming into a network, we're going to help your business transform so you can move sales, and that's why we're here. So when it comes for you to have a marketing plan, you got to put everything in order. So a part of a marketing plan is help you to measure your goals. And once you start measuring your goals, now you have a marketing plan that have to prove consistency. Whether you have a small team or a big one, a marketing plan makes sure you're all on the same page. Everyone is given the exact instruction on what to do to meet the company business goals. So once you start to get your team, you're going to have to set the tasks down according to what they're going to do in order for you to meet that goal. Because everybody got to be on the same page. If someone is not on the same page, then what's going to happen to that goal? That goal going to get real strange, and everybody going to cause somewhat hiccups along the journey. You don't want no hiccups, right, in your business. You want a solid business so you can have a solid platform. So that's a part of it too. You want to have a solid platform. You want to have a solid business. You want to have a solid business plan, and you want to work it effectively as possible. So everybody got to be on page. And once you're able to establish that, now you can move forward with your business because you have a marketing plan. A marketing plan that proves consistency. Without a marketing strategy, your plan will end up fractured and be ineffective. For example, some of your employees might work on social media, right? Online content or email marketing, while the other half use print and radio ads. So you want a dynamic of a team across the board that work on different areas to meet that objective. Once you're able to meet that objective, then you can move forward with your business, with your plan, while you have other team working on your credits. You have your accounting team moving forward, and you will have your tasks going down to each part of your team, and you're able to view the tasks, see if those tasks is done, and we help you accomplish that. So with that said, marketing plan push you to stick with your budget. You have a specific budget in mind. Let's say you're just a startup. You just come in, you're one of the few that get released from this mortgage company. And you know mortgage, you're into real estate. If you ever not heard the news, this CEO hold a meeting on Zoom and release over 900 employees, and 900 employees going back into the research or unemployment force that have to look for a different genre or a different work, or either they some going to start their own path, or some going to have to go back in the working market and compete for a job. So if the few that going to start your own path, you got to know a marketing plan. You're going to have a marketing plan because you have a small budget, right? And you're going to have to set that budget and work with that budget, because you can't market at the wrong time. Because if you do the right thing at the wrong time, it's going to be a lot of loss of resources. So with a market plan, you can place importance on activity that yield the best results, because you want the best result at the right time. And it can save you from the headache of creating strategies that are not worth pursuing. So once you have your team online, everybody on the same page, you can move into an era where you have a strategy so y'all all can have things working out. No headaches along the way. So it's help you better serve to your customer. A market plan put you in that position. It's important for of a market plan goes beyond the process. You can also use it as a guide in dealing with your clients. When you understand you need to do, you can address your audience better. And by addressing your audience better, you become effective. Your audience come towards you. If you haven't taken our how to attract more customers towards you, when attract more customers, go ahead and subscribe, follow us, and look at our page. We got our business tutorial. Go into the business tutorial section, and you can have all the business tutorial of how to attract more customers towards you, how to take care of your business, how to get investors. And this is a key part of it. If you want investors come on board in your startup, you're going to have a good market plan, because you're going to have the numbers, especially when you give it to others that go and look through your plan. And you're going to have to understand your market. When you understand what you need to do, you can address your audience better. Don't you want to address your audience better? You can address even investors better if you're going to get into business and have your business moving forward the way you want it to go. So one of the stuff you got to look forward for when it comes to your business is what business often do. Business often have multiple objectives, and it can get confusing real fast if you don't have a market plan to guide you. And if you have a team, you want to guide all the team in the right area, right? So you want all your team moving in that one direction that you need them to go. But if you have specific plan for specific team members, then this is a way which it serves as a benchmark that reminds you if you are hitting your marketing strategy or if you're hitting your marketing target. You can make sure that your strategy are aligned and aren't veering away from the business goals you had from the start. So this is a key important, especially when you start giving your tasks out to people on your team, to all the employees, or if you're just starting out by yourself, you're one of those few that realize that I need to start my own thing and I'm going to get into the digital space. Then what we're going to do, we're going to cover these things for you so you can get into the digital page and get online so you can do what you need to do. So once you're able to do that, then you can handle your business in an appropriate way. So ensure that you understand the dynamic of how business move. Now, if you can serve as an excellent motivator to have a marketing team, to your marketing team, this is also essential. You serve as a motivator to your team. You can move your team forward in a way that is help you to move your business forward. When your employees know the exact marketing strategy to employ to achieve that goal, they waste less time in brainstorming session and follow-up meeting. And that's what you want. Time is an essence when it comes to your business. And if you're a startup, and if you're a business, or if you're an individual want to get to a digital space, you have to know all these things. Have your plan in order and know exactly how you're going to spend your resources in order to meet your objective. All they need to do is follow your marketing plan and everything will fall into place. And that's the key part of a business. You set your plan in order, you present your plan, you present your marketing strategy to your employees, and then you employ people that are going to achieve these goals and objectives for you. Less brainstorming will let your team run fluidly. So as you do that, a marketing plan is a key to get more customer. Do you want a more customer? If you understand, go into a tutorial, get up, trained up, get gamed up on attracting and winning more customer, that's going to give you a blueprint of how you're going to win more customer when it comes to your marketing plan. So let's face it, building and running a business involves a sizable investment. And if you want yours to grow in people, products, and income, you need to invest more capital. So if you're starting off right now, you're starting out with a small amount of capital, you're weary, you don't know if you want to go into this, you come now to get trained up, get gamed up, you're going to go through all the business tutorial, Now you realize you want to do this, so you're going to get into the membership training where we're going to how to digitally market yourself, because that breaks down everything more when it comes to different platforms. Then one way to do so is to get different entities to invest in your business, into your product, your marketing. So we show you how to do that. Once you're able to get that, you can have that mindset if you take our training, how to win and get the tactics to win and get more customer. So, but you won't get the funding you need if you can't present a marketing strategy. That's the key part. Go into our why investors don't invest into your business, and we're going to come out with another training, 20 reasons why investors won't invest in your business, so you can understand that is a key part of it. You got to know your number. You got to have a target. You're going to have a plan in place. That is not the key essential why, but you're going to have to have product. You're going to have to be different from the competition. It is massively important if you want to level up your company to get that marketing plan in place. So you're going to have to do that at any point, at any time in the game. So it's a key essential role when it comes to your marketing plan. So as you move forward, make sure you get gamed up. You got an understanding of how things work in order to achieve your objective. It can make you think and be proactive rather than reactive. So this is some of the stuff. A marketing plan is key. You want to think. You want to be proactive, not reactive. You can't react to the market. You got to push the market. That's a plan that you got to have in place. So planning lets you understand not just your target market and products, but also the process of how you can bridge these two to achieve your business need. Because you have a need. If you among those that is not going to participate in the economy, and you decide to create your own economy, you got to create the mindset in your mind that if you're going on a journey to create your own economy, a digital economy, then you're going to have the mindset to get trained up and understand how business plan work. You got to be proactive. You got to limit your step. That's why we get you trained up. We got all business tutorial. Go in and subscribe and get that business tutorial so you can understand how to get game up. Team with marketing plan are also more proactive because they know what they're supposed to do. When you have a marketing plan, you put that in your task, and we're going to show you how to market your plan so you can get teamed up, gamed up, trained up, and get what? Social media up to par. So once you're able to do that, then your team can move effectively because your team is what? Proactive. So you think about things in advance rather than just dealing with them when they occur. Proactive, you move ahead. You think in advance. This is going to happen. If this started happening in the market, then you're able to think out your plan way ahead. So you are able to preempt and solve issue immediately. Don't you want to solve issue immediately? This is the key role in solving issue immediately. You preempt and solving key issue immediately. And that's what it's all about. So once you're able to do that, you get game up, you get move forward with your team, you get your marketing plan in order, then we're going to set you on platforms that going to work efficiently, effectively for you to cut down those times so you don't have to waste time and be reactive and you be more proactive. So how to create a simple but effective market plan in 5 steps. This is what we're going to go into. You got to prepare all the documents you need for your marketing plan. That's one thing. Excuse me. You'll probably hear of the saying, if you fail a plan, you plan to fail. And that's true. It's like if you fail to prepare for what you have to do at your work, you're going to have to prepare to leave your work. So the same goes for creating a good marketing plan. You can't come up with many promising marketing ideas without much preparation. So you got to prepare for it. You got to come up with steps. You got to know, you got to get your document in order and get your plan in order, then move forward with it. For a seamless plan process, make sure to have the following marketing document at hand. Number one, you're going to have the latest report. This is what investors look for if you're a startup and you want to get investors on board with you. Include operating budgets and profit and loss activity. So if you have a profit and loss activity, this is a part of the marketing plan, so you know where your marketing is going. If you're spending more on marketing, you got to know where it's going, so you know where you spend on marketing, where you spend on your employees, and on your sales figure by products and location for at least the last 3 years. You're going to need those sales figures too. If you only have a digital product, that sales figure can entail in that digital platform, but you're going to have to gamed up and understand how to have your marketing plan in place, because you can't be settled at where you're at. You got to keep moving ahead. A list of new product or service as well as their target customer. That's going to be a key central role when it comes to your business. What is your service? What is your product and service? What is your target customer? You're going to have all of that in play if you want to get in the game of marketing your business. Plenty of major companies have to have this, else next you know, a little mom and pop store pass them because they got their marketing plan in effect. Because if you look at history like Amazon, Walmart, all these was a mom and pop store that came overnight, that have a plan in place that now is a great success. And you think it's an overnight success, but they have a plan for so much years in place, and they keep according to the plan. If you want your mom and pop stores, go to a 7-figure, 8-figure, whatever niche market you're in, you're going to have a plan to have that in place. Different marketplace documents such as a list of competitor, regional boundaries, intended customer, current distribution channel, demographic data, and marketing trend. This is a key role if you want to get an investor on board. This is a key role if you want to win more customer. This is a key role if you want to build your credit. You're going to have to know how to build your credit. Once you're able to get these things done, building credit is a part of the plan too, called more customer, more products, building credit, expanding your business. All of that is a part of the game. So when it comes to step 2, right about the market situation as well as the threat and opportunities. What is the threat? What threat in your business? What's opportunity you can gain? What's your competitor have that you don't have? When you create your marketing plan, it's absolute essential to consider the current trend in the marketplace, like your market dollar size, selling and distribution setup, target audience, and even how much you have sold throughout the years. All of that is contained in that marketing plan. When you're able to present that to an investor, present that to angel investor or whatever investor, you can be able to see that you ain't here to play. You have a definite plan, and you're going to keep according to the plan and move ahead. Remember, you also need to take note of the threat and opportunities your business faces. You're going to face a lot of threat. Let's say if you start something out, there's a 1 or 2 business might just see what you're doing and try to capitalize on the business plan, marketing plan that you have, and you might face a little bit of threat, right? Or you might have a different demographic that you're going to have to watch out for, things that trended, because sometimes trend don't last forever. This includes customer demographic and the new trend that might be against you. And don't forget to focus on exploiting the ones that work in your favor. So if you hitting a trend, you got to know how to hit it quick. Or if you create the trend, you got to know how to create it and know how to create the next trend after, and make sure your marketing team is moving according to that. So you can always be ahead of the curve and not behind the park. You know what I'm saying? You'll be on the field playing the game and not in the spectator box or in the seat watching the game played and you're not participating. So a part of the plan is the list down your marketing plan objective. That means you have to write down your marketing plan objective. The focus here should be the business goal you wish to achieve in a specific time frame. So once you're able to do that, have a list. Write down a list. Write a list. Once you write the list down, write a list Once you write a list of your marketing plan objective, you're able to move your plan forward, focus where should be the business goal, the focus that your business goal have, which have achieved in a specific time frame. You want to achieve certain thing in a specific time frame, so you got to write down a list of a marketing plan objective. There got to be a couple lists. What you going to do? What's the objective? The objective to do such and such and such at such and such time. Next objective to do such and such. Once you meet the first objective at such and such time, and they're going to continue. So you're going to have to write a list down in order to achieve those objectives. You also have to, each objective must be clear. You must describe what you want to accomplish in, and say a week, a month, even 6 months, to be sure to jot down the number you want to get. So if you write down objective number 1, you want to make this in a week. Objective number 2, you want to make this in the next 3 months. And you want this amount to make it in the next 3 months, a month. And then in the next 6 months, you want to make this in a month, and you want to make it each and every month. These are objectives when it comes to your numbers. So you can go according to your number. Once you increase your number, you budget for that number. If you have a hard time creating different objectives for your marketing plan, you can always refer to your old record. That's where you keep a record. That's why you see if one plan working, you keep that plan. And if the next objective, you got to work on that objective. If it's not working too much for you, and you continue till you get your plan in order for it to work. If your business has managed to keep an 80% in gross revenue from customer this year, gunning for a simple 20% or 25% increase in activity is a pretty achievable target, in my opinion. So when you're able to achieve 80% of your gross revenue, had a little of that fund back into 20 to gaining 20% more, to increase 20%, that's a more measurable goal, because you're still going, you expanded. And if you expand it, you have to deal with customer. If you expand it, you got to still pay your team, and you got to want to keep people on your team. You don't want people to just come and go. So you're going to have to able to have an environment where people stay on your team. Again, your marketing plan must also include the tactics and activity you're planning to do to achieve your target. So if you have a target number, you want to achieve it by a certain amount of time, that's going to have to be in your marketing plan. You can't just start a business by fly of the night until you're going to be overall success. You hear a lot of people come up with a trend, and after a while, their trend goes, and that's it, because they just hit it once, and then they did not sustain the trend by continuing to grow. So you're going to have to have that mindset. You're not here just for a trend. You're here for the long haul, and you want to grow. So objective, promote the item and reach more customers online using email marketing and social media. 2, run marketing ads in the local newspaper. Get a radio ad in local station. And if this is some of your objective, you got to do it. What you going to do for that? How much you going to cost to promote email marketing and social media? That's one. What's the objective? How much that going to cost in the next 3 months? How much that you going to do to get from the 80% so you can put your 25% back into getting more customers? Running marketing ads in local paper. How much that going to cost? That's a part of your marketing plan. How much it going to cost? Once you see that the plan is working, how much you're going to re-put back into social media, re-put back into local newspaper if this is your plan. Radio ads and in a local station. What is it going to cost to get that in local station? How much it going to cost to promote to these local stations? So these are part of the marketing plan that you have to consider. And when you consider that, you got to implement these plans so you can have your plan move effectively so you can reach more customers. So some of the tactics you got to look for when you're trying to obtain a plan is obtain email address for target resident by offering freebies on websites. Create Facebook marketing ads targeting the target market. Create contact newspaper people regarding an ad rate. Reserve an ad spot if you can. contact the station manager and inquire about placing an ad. So what you want to do, let's say these are some of the tactics. If you have a limited budget, you got to know where to start your limited budget. You can start at a limit. We have Facebook training for you, but that will require you to get in our membership training in order to get that. Because we go down in details of what it requires for you to be successful on all platforms, not only on Facebook, on all social media platforms, so you can get that trained up. And that's what we provide for you to get that business training. Besides this, these training might be on for a limited time. We see how it goes. Then we're going to bring it into our membership site. So be mindful of that too. So if you have a marketing plan, you're going to have to game up on how to market your plan. So when you start to move through these steps, now you got to set up a marketing budget. As we go through, now that you have your marketing strategy in place, it's time to talk numbers. What is your numbers? What your number look like? How much do you got to put into this business, into this direction? How much of your skills you want to go transform? We get into that in other tutorial about your skills. Look at those people that just lose their job going into Christmas. They lose their job going to Christmas. Imagine they have to cut back on buying present if they're doing it. And then they're going to go into the new year too. So I like to tell my clients that as long as you making a return on investment, why shouldn't you keep plugging dollars back into your marketing activity? And if you want to get your marketing going, these are what you're going to have to do. Even if you hire a marketing guru for your business, you're going to have to make sure you know your marketing numbers. You're going to have to talk that numbers. This is the numbers. But initially, you want to assign a specific budget so your team know how much they can allocate for every promotion. The golden rule here is to add 25% more to your current estimate. So some of your team going to be what? Outsourced. Let's say if you want to get trained up, gamed up, I have my webinar presented for you. That's one way. You got a low budget, you got to do this all by yourself. You got to be the all jacks and the all Jill of all trades before you can get your team on board, because you got to prove your concept and build your confidence so you can get into play. That is also we cover on our why people don't invest into your business and why people don't invest in you webinar. So if you want to get gamed up, right, you're going to have to, and if you want to outsource that, you're going to have to understand the dynamic of how your business is run. And then what you're going to have to do when it comes to outsourcing, like your marketing. If you want to outsource that, you're going to have to know how to interact with your outsource marketers in order to get these numbers that you want to get and get these numbers what you want to get ahead. So that's going to be a key role for your business to move forward. As you begin to do that, set your marketing budget. When you establish a budget, be sure to plan with people who will be executing these activities. You got some of the budget out there is very economical right now, and you got plenty of people that will advertise for you, plenty of people that will go on will push your ads for you in these arena, and some of the cost there is minimal. And if you want us to do that for you, we also have a platform where we can cut down expense for you and promote your products and service while you're able to limit some of that budget. So we have a lot of incentive for you where you can where this can be a part of your business plan, a part of your marketing plan, so you can cut expense. So you got to understand the activity to how to set those budget. And you got to understand how to execute these activities. Their input will help you to get a ballpark figure of the amount you want for each strategy. So if you have a plan, you have people in place, you're executing these activities, you got to know the ballpark, how to execute these activities. It also allows you to determine a point person who will keep a close eye on the budget and ensure it's put to good use. So imagine that. You have a team, you have a people in place. If you're going to do this in-house by yourself, you get trained up, gamed up, you can pass all this to your team. Everybody get trained up on the same training. Now your team can move forward. All you got to do is incorporate someone that going to handle that budget for you. And then what? Your team move forward into presenting the marketing plan. Because this is essential when you are operating a business. And if you can manage or work with your co-founder, we get that into why people don't invest in your business training. You're going to have a problem if you can't work with a team or you can't push your team forward. That ain't going to be attractive for investors. So you're going to have all that in place. So when you start to understand the step, you create an executive business summary is a part of it too. Once you create your plan, your objective, your budget, you got to create a summary, summarize thing up. Allow this, although this should be placed at the top of your marketing plan, the executive summary should be the last thing you do in your marketing plan. It serves as an overview of the content you have inside. That means overview of the plan, overview of the objective, overview of your numbers, and overview of how you're going to get to A to Z and how you're going to maintain. It serves as an overview for the content you have inside of the whole plan. For easy reading, make sure your plan is written in simple sentence. Bold the most critical points and list them down in bullet as needed. So you're going to have to make sure your plan up to par. If you go and give it to investors, an investor can look at you well prepared. And if you're not well prepared, then you know where your investment goes. So this will force you to think. The act of physical composing a business plan forces you to formulate and articulate your thinking about your customer, your products, and how you bring those two things together, especially when you try to implement your business plan to an investor. Explicitly thinking about these things are important. Talking about them with other members of your team, particular team members who will be carrying out the plan, is critical. Because imagine if you talk about this to a team, you never know who your team member know that can bring it to the next level that you want to go take your business at. So you got to go consider of ways you're going to have to grow your business. And if you want to partner with us, we're going to help you make sure you're on point with your business. A plan creates a set of measurable goals. Far too often, small business sellers sell more next year than last year. That ain't making sense. Why you going to sell more next year than last year? Why not sell now? We want to sell everything that we can sell now, and we want to utilize our energy right now. And the idea of don't go broke as a matrix for guiding their success, not going to be a measurable goal to create tangible target for you and your people to work towards. You got to make tangible goals. It ain't going to be measurable. So when you look at the mindset, you already heard it from a lot of key, what you call influencer, that said what you think, everything follow. And if you understand the difference between the conscious and the subconscious mind, the subconscious take everything, but you got to train the conscious to move the subconscious mind where you want to go. Because this is how you're going to have to work with your team for them to move where they want to go, for where you want your team to go. So tangible target increase performance far more than the nebulous just don't fail hopes. When you give your people tangible target, now they have tangible goals, tangible step to take to get where they want to go. And if you want to give them a little false hope, before you know, your team going to get weak, and then your business going to crumble, and you don't want that. You want measurable goals. It's motivate your organization, number one. The human brain is outstanding at taking pure arbitrary goals and making them super important. That's also a key part of it. This can be problematic, but it can also work for you. People will literally go the extra mile to get that last sale if make 10 sales per week is their goal. Because the pleasure we get from achieving a goal makes it worth it, even when we set the goals ourselves. So imagine if each people on your team set a specific goal, you can reach that goal. If each team had the mindset of moving forward ahead, then all can make that goal. Because it's all about what? Having a market plan is a key part if you want to sell your business in the future or you want to have investors. Make sure you get gamed up, get your mindset, get trained up, get your team trained up on that, so you have a plan that help you organize your time, your priorities, while you try to conduct your business. Reality check, you only have so much hours in the day, and only so many of those hours are tasked to marketing function. Imagine that. You either prioritize and do the important things first or fail. And you don't want to fail, right? Either that or you're going to fail. So failing is not a success strategy. Having a plan show you on a daily basis tasks and which marketing action are in accordance with your plan and just high on your priority list. So it shows you that you got a task, it shows you which marketing action is according to your plan, and it shows which one is on the priority list, which one is going to have to accomplish now, which one have to accomplish at a certain point throughout the day, and which one can accomplish in the evening, or which one can accomplish every other day per se, in order to keep your business afloat and keep you moving in that direction. So you got to understand that part of your marketing plan. So it can get you money when it comes to marketing. It can get you tangible resource when it comes to marketing. A marketing plan is a core, non-negotiable part of a business plan. If you're going to be going to an investor at some point in the immediate or near future, then you are going to have a marketing plan in any event. Because if an investor asks you, do you have a marketing plan? Because you might meet an investor in an awkward situation, or the investor might be interrupted. A marketing plan is a key, essential role into putting you in the door to get the investment. You might as well start working on it now, so that the plan you actually present to your venture capitalist has actually been hammered on in the forge of experience. They'll be able to tell, and that will make a difference. And once you're able to stand out from other that are looking for investment, that put you into a different category where you might get that investment. So a good marketing plan, when you show the numbers, can be effective for you. A plan put everybody on the same page. Number one, you can't have building a team and not everybody on the same page. The importance of a consistent plan cannot be overemphasized. When you have a marketing plan, then everyone on your team know what the plan is. It's not just a set of concepts in your brain or hidden in a secret memo. Letting everybody know that the plan is to make it possible for everyone to follow the plan. And that's what you want. You want everybody to follow the plan so everybody can be on the same mindset, the same accord. You're seeing eye to eye. Nobody is wondering. Nobody is hesitating. Everybody know what they're supposed to do. And things run fluid. You spend your money more wisely when you have a plan in place. Like your time, your marketing budget is infinite. Decide on what your priorities are in advance. Let your spouse know, your husband or your wife know your resources accordingly. Instead of spending when it seems like a good idea. In addition, having a plan meant that when a great deal of new strategy comes into the scene, you can immediately know whether it were pursuing or not. So you're going to have a plan to let you and your spouse know So that's a key. So that you and your spouse respond accordingly. Because you could have ladies looking to build their own business, or you can have guys looking to their own business. So you gotta let your spouse know accordingly to how things is moving, so they can be on their page. Because some of them might be, your spouse might be the one assisting you in certain things. Your spouse might even write your business plan if you if you ask for help. It helps you to be proactive and not reactive. Because reactivity is a besetting problems. When you be reactive, is a setting problem for small business, because we often simply don't have the resources to anticipate everything days or weeks in advance. That can be a strength, because small business tend to be very flexible in able to handle shifting conditions quickly, but it also makes carrying out a disciplined course of action more difficult. So imagine if you're a small business. You don't want no difficulty when you're in the most busiest season of all. That means you're going to lose time on taking certain steps on certain things. And when you're in the busiest season, imagine that. You don't want a negative review in regards to your business. That going to affect your products, and that going to affect your winning customer. And if you look at going into my training of how to win customer, the tactic of winning and keeping customer, you're going to have to know that you're going to have to have everything in order and move according to the plan. Because if you don't make a plan, you plan to fail. So you'll be proactive, not reactive. Having a written plan gives you the ability to know what your reaction to things ought to be in advance, which let you pre-position your response when you're seeing things coming. So if you're seeing things coming down the pipe, you want to know how to maneuver. If you see roadblocks ahead, you want to know how to maneuver yourself in order for you to be successful, right? And maneuver your business, maneuver your team, tell your team what to look out for, and have that interaction with your team. It provides a reality check between your overall objective and your marketing strategy. There are a lot of different objectives your business might be pursuing right now. Maybe you want to be the industrial leader in your field. Maybe you want to have the highest growth rate. Maybe you want to have the best compensated employee base. Whatever your objectives are, your company marketing is what going to finance them. So if you don't have a good marketing plan, you ain't going to be able to finance a team. And if you want people on your team for years to come, you ain't going to be able to obtain that because you ain't going according to plan. So those two components of your overall strategy have to be in sync. Without a plan, it's very easy to convince yourself that your overall objective are being worked on, when in fact you may be getting further away from them every quarter. And if you start to look at the number and your team look at the number, you're getting away from them, you got to come back in line. That is not a key role to take care of your business. A written marketing plan ensures that their coordination between these potential conflict element of your overall strategy. And you want to have everything in place. You want to have your QA looking over these plans, QA looking that every task is accomplished. That's why I have quality control manager and quality control specialist. Make sure the quality of your plan is in place and moving forward the plan. You provide a better customer service. When you know that your marketing plan is that means you, when you know your marketing plan is, that means you want to serve your customer even more because you know exactly what your plan is. It's almost impossible to do a good job for something that you're uncertain of how to do it. Only when you have a target in mind does hitting that target becomes more than a matter of pure luck, because you want to hit your target. If you know exactly how to treat your customer, exactly what your customer need, exactly the plan of serving your customer, then you don't have to worry about no pure luck. It's pure consistent planning and pure implementation of the plan and going over those components in order for your plan to work. So one of the things you need to add, in conclusion, a business success starts with a marketing plan. As a business owner, you need to own your marketing strategy. So it's vital that you involve in the writing of your marketing plan. Although it can be challenging to build out it essentially to your business success. So marketing is a priority. And once you're able to have a marketing plan, then your business can move forward effectively. So you're going to have a plan in place and be effectively so you can move that plan accordingly to what you're planning. So you got to be important. You got to understand the dynamic of what planning do. Planning move you into a mindset where you can take care of what you need to take care of, and you can do what you need to do in order for your business successful. And these are the key essential role of having a marketing plan. So we thank you for stopping by at our tutorial. For more information to come, we're going to bring you what's going ahead as far as 2022. And if you want to start your business now, whatever it's digital market, whatever business you get into, once our service come available, if you like, subscribe, follow us, we're going to keep you updated. So when you're ready to take that journey, that your business is going to move forward in according to whatever you want to do in order for you to have your objective meet those criteria when it comes to your list, when it comes to setting those goals, when it comes to whatever you have in play for your products and service. So you're going to have all of this in play in order to have a marketing plan, and then we're going to help you move forward so you can achieve your objective. Because if you don't have that in place, especially if you go into a digital market space, because a lot of people go in that now, and you're not planning, you're going to have your product, you're going to have to plan it, you're going to have to make sure it meets the marketing scale. You got to make sure it's competing with what is out there today. And you got to make sure you're presenting appropriate customer service and cutting down all the necessary steps to the point where your team have it in play. And if you the jack of all trade, you're going to have to be the jack of all trade till you get people on your team. So you're going to have to know, get trained up, get gamed up of how to be successful. And this what is required if your business is going to go towards getting an investor, whether it's a family friend, to invest in your business or into your idea. It's going to require you planning out what you want to do. So this conclude our training. We're going to present the training probably almost every day, and we're going to push that plan. Follow us on Facebook, follow us, subscribe on YouTube, hit that notification bell, and we're going to keep you gamed up, understanding what's coming ahead in 2022, because there's a lot of change coming ahead, and you already know what's going on in real estate, what's going on in the finance, even in the stock. Whatever plan you have in action, you got to make sure you plan accordingly, because if you don't plan accordingly, then you're liable to what? Fail. And we ain't in 2022, we ain't no way looking for any failure. Because you have a lot of guys out there that teach you the power of the mind work effectively when you put your mind according to how you want to succeed. You got to constantly feed your subconscious. So we thank you for stopping by. What we're going to do, we're going to give you a brief infomercial, and this is going to conclude our broadcast, and y'all have a beautiful day. Managing your business can be a huge headache. For one thing, you have to manage your business profile on multiple social media, not to mention ads, so you don't have a huge gap of losing potential customers. You also have to find a way to get key clients And even once you do, you run the risk of losing money in many areas of managing a business. Plus, there's the challenge of searching the right market, getting the right product, finding wholesaler, getting the right manufacturer, and handling transportation, not to mention financing, so you can maintain the edge over the competition. As a result, managing your business growth is more time consuming and a big hassle than you bargained for. Unfortunately, there's a better way. Introducing Amiki, a one-stop all-in-one platform, a business managing network that handles everything for you, so you can relax knowing you have left your focus on expanding your business and maintaining customer relationship. Introducing Amiki, a multi-business network that is a social network for business where we offer your company to go fully digital online by automating your business and bringing quality clients, so you can relax knowing you left your hands to the experts. We offer all the resources that your business needs, from financing, logistics, manufacturing, accommodation, by bringing to your clients all in one app for customers that looking to automate their customer experience. With Amiki, a one-stop all-in-one business managing network application that handles everything for you, so you can relax knowing you left your focus on expanding your business and maintaining customer relationship. With Amiki, we manage all your automation of a business so that your business is continuously gaining clients and have a steady stream of extra income. And we organize your business using our automation so you don't have to worry about losing customers. This also makes entry easy for your business, result in a better online experience as business goes fully digital. Plus, because the cost of managing and operating a business can be more than you expected, you can easily find prospective talent using our career automation platform. And because we have done all the steps for you to manage your business successfully, you never have to worry about even marketing your business all by yourself. But perhaps the best thing of all is that we offer you a flat monthly rate. There's no hidden fees or surprise charges. Instead, you pay the same amount every month, so you can easily track your expense. We'll even manage all your social network for free for the first year. To learn our Amiki, a one-stop all-in-one business managing network application that handles everything for you, so you can relax knowing you left your focus on expanding your business and maintaining customer relationship. To learn how Amiki can make your business management hassle-free, speak to one of our representatives today by visiting amiki.com or by calling 1-833-510-0130. To learn how Amiki can make your online business hassle-free, sign up today using any social media account, then select the category for your business in accordance to the National Classification Standard. Then select one of our payment plan where we offer a 3-ad special offer where we make all your ads for free on all your social media presence. Do you want to have an ad just like this ad you're watching now for your own business? By selecting our annual payment plan, you save over $5,000, where we run your ad market campaign for the first 3 months, and all of the ad video is yours. Speak to one of our representatives today by visiting amiki.com or by calling 1-833-510-0130. This concludes our broadcast. As far as some additional information on the website, the developers are doing an overall of the entire website, and they're going to present you an easy way for you to automate your business. So look out for that. 2022 is going to be the break-in year. So join us, get on our email list, subscribe, follow us, and we're going to give you the new update of what is ahead so you can get on track on the new trend so you don't miss what's coming ahead. This concludes our tutorial. Y'all have a beautiful day.